I'm through the bridge. Everybody hates me. It's all my fault. Pay attention to me, please.
Make me feel like I don't feel like shit.
Right. Make me feel like I'm not a dumbass that fucks things up. Please.
Yeah,
You don't need that.
That's man. Let me tell you, dude. You know,
Not
I
at
did
all.
all that stuff when I was drinking, man. Except it'd be like just hit X on it. Like if it was something bad, just put like I probably did worse. Calling up people at 3 a.m. Hey man,
that's the thing. That's the thing I do. Is just like it is annoying what I do, but that's actually the worst I ever do. It's just like no, I keep my crazy and my four walls.
You're not outrunning the police.
Oh
no. Excuse me, outrunning in quotes. Like you're not having Dukes of Hazzard flashbacks and like, hey.
Oh dear.
Sunker barely leaves her house ever. So no, we never have to worry about that happening with her.
So I stay out of trouble a lot.
This is true. She does.
Hey, have you guys ever seen the Dirty Laundry short that he put out?
No.
He put it. It's on YouTube. It's Punisher Dirty Laundry, and it's like he financed a little short film, and Ron Perlman is in it and everything. And he's like he's going to wash some clothes, and it is how he wanted the Punisher to be portrayed, and it is hardcore. It's badass, dude. It's freaking awesome.
That's fucking cool.
I'll throw a link in the private chat, man. That shit is awesome.
There you go.
If you get a chance to watch it, man, it's like 20 minutes, but it's like that's why it sucks that Ron Perlman freaking just fell off, just down that woke train because he was a pretty cool cat about certain things. He even admits talking about Alien Resurrection. He was like one time in an interview, he said, "Yeah, that's another franchise I helped close down."
Oh no! Everything I touch, I destroy.
Turns I destroy.
I am Perlman, destroyer of worlds.
Perlman,
Not too far off. Not too fucking far off. Truth be told.
Hey,
what?
I check this out, Jesse. I'm gonna try to get on some antidepressants or something, man. Who would have thought, man, that I might have like a chemical imbalance?
No, an addict.
No, I would never.
Having a chemical imbalance.
I would never go psycho on one of my best friends, like on a stream for no reason, man. I wouldn't
know anything about that at all.
But yeah, man, I had to have Jesse. I had to have another hernia surgery. I had it this morning actually, and it was a place I thought was thin. That all of my lower core stuff was all messed up. Man, he had to cut me and sew all of that stuff together, man. It's like, I'm not even doing any, wasn't even doing any core stuff, man. It just like popped up, man. So it's like, I think I'm setting a world record. It's like 7. So it's like, I was trying to get him to put some Kevlar in there, so maybe it won't tear.
That saved it. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, okay.
Oh no, I wouldn't I would still find a way to be
Diesel is broke. Diesel is broke beyond all belief. Like, okay, it's
but like hey man, I'll tell you what though, man, the nurses are just like, man, dude's in great shape, and I'm like, thanks. Yeah, that's cool. All the metal and everything in my butt. I'm telling you though, dude, I can still, with 2 fused vertebrae and an artificial hip and screws in my knee, at 50 effing years old, I can go out,
fucking old bastard,
slow jog 2 miles, and then for that third one, I can run after I do 2, man. That's like,
there you go.
Yeah,
gotta loosen everything up. Got to get it all moving again.
Well,
that was. I was watching a little bit of the interview with Joe Rogan, and fucking Hawkeye. I'm having a brain fart right now, but fucking Hawkeye, and he was talking about that was one of them Yeah, Jeremy Renner. He was talking about how like all these like basically like these stretches and like physical therapy and all that stuff. It's like it's all stuff he's gonna have to do for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
But he's like, I'm 50 anyway, so it's technically something I really kind of needed to start doing anyway. So it's like he's like, but I get up and move around. Like Joe, was one of the things Joe said. He's like, when you walked into the studio, he's like, we had no idea. And he's like, yeah, as long as I do all my stretches and do all of that kind of stuff, I'm good. It's stopping the atrophy, it's stopping from things swelling and doing all this stuff in order to make sure that happens. And that's what it comes down to.
Yeah, man, you got
to
all
buy his own truck.
Because like to do that,
literally.
Yeah, and well, it's see now it's kind of like that's I'm so glad that he was able to do it, man. It takes like how I'm like I said, like my brain is all kind of like it hadn't really been at peace. It takes a big portion of it, and I'm just stammering and stuttering trying to say, is finding the drive and the motivation to do it, man. But like if you got like you, man, you're like you come home, you got like you're surrounded by all these people that give a shit and love you, and it's like wow, when you're happy and things are and you have that going on, it's kind of hard to find the drive to. I'm finna go out at noon and run in the middle of July and stuff like that but when things are just kind of like, well, they're just kind of weird and messed up and like I got a bunch of crap on my brain and I'm gonna recover an alcoholic. It's like I go out there and it's like therapy, man. When I get done, that's how I've known that I need something to fix the serotonin stuff. Because when I would get done jogging for about 5 or 10 minutes, everything's great. I've cleared all the junk out of there and kicked that serotonin and whatnot in, and it's like great. But then after a while, it kind of wears off because I'm pretty sure there's some kind of imbalance going on. But I'm gonna get that corrected. I just for the longest time I wanted to wait to make sure I got all the drugs and alcohol out of my system because like just doing that for so long to see what the effects of my brain actually being normal without being drowned in alcohol and stuff is. So, but like. Now that I've got all that cleared up, I'm like, yeah, I probably am a little bipolar and manic depressive. So.
Yeah. Well, it's just like, it's one of those things, like you said, after all those years, even if you didn't have any kind of issues beforehand, like after all of those years of drug and alcohol abuse, like that's gonna mess up your wiring. You know what I mean? It is. It's gonna mess up your wiring. So
that's why it took like a decade to let everything go back together, man. Like for smoking and stuff like that, when you stop, your lungs will heal. It's the same thing with most of the others. Now, some hardcore brain damage, you a lot of times that won't heal. But like other stuff, man, now I've gotten my body's been since I've been a decade with no drinking. Praise God. And it's like after I've gotten I am 10 years, 5 months. And what is today? No, 10 years, 5 months, and about 17 days. I think that's right. But that's awesome. Yeah, I've gotten all the stuff to the normal stuff going through there and everything. So I'm like, yeah, I am a little, and I think it just needs to be tweaked a little bit. And then all of a sudden I'll be like, because I shouldn't be having all these bad thoughts, man. And I have to. Dude, I can't be losing my patience and stuff having to like help my mom. I can't do it. It's not fair to her, and she doesn't. It's. I have to. I gotta get it right, man. Because like, man, I owe that woman for all the decades of my bullshit she put up with.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, time for the intro. Let's see if I can find it. Things move so around here so much. Oh, here we go. This is the last one. This is the final one we made. Here we go, boys and girls. And we've already got donations to get to. It's going to be a fun night.
Hey!
Check the lights, it's showtime now. Crowd is buzzing, hear the sound. Is it gold or just a lie? Worth a watch or pass it by? Critics talking loud and clear. Do they praise or spread the fear? Film a flop, we wanna know. Cut the bull, come join the show. Is it good as nerds we say? Will it shine or fade away? Sinking ships sky. Join the crowd and take a peek. In the common view we seek. Is it good as nerds we say? Will it shine or fade away? Sinking ships might pull you in. Do we lose or can we win? Eyes on stage and hearts on sleeve, wondering what we'll achieve. Is it worth the precious time? In the common view we'll climb. Scenes are rolling, rolling by. Answers hidden in the sky. Join the crowd and take a peek. In the common view we seek. When scenes are rolling, moment by. Answers hidden in the sky. Join the crowd and take a peek. In the common view we seek. Eyes on stage and hearts on sleeve, wondering what we'll achieve. Is it worth the precious time? In the common view we'll climb. Eyes on stage and hearts on sleeve, wondering what we will climb. When
How's everybody doing tonight, boys and girls? It's Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things 32A Common Sense Lens, and welcome to another wonderful edition of Is It Good, ladies and gentlemen? It is the Palate Cleanser edition. We initially had some different plans, but Sunker's had some rough times, and so she requested The Punisher 2004 with John Travolta, and boys and girls, this is a most excellent movie. It's probably it's probably my favorite Punisher movie, like hands down. You know, it's absolutely good. It's fun all the way around. You've got some really great one-liners, some fun characters, some odd scenes, a couple of moments that make you kind of giggle, and other than that, some absolute incredible, amazing gun violence. And what more could you really ask from any Punisher edition? As you can obviously tell, we've got a little bit of a special co-host this evening because somebody is an absolute addict. If you couldn't tell, he's a little bit of a fan, if you hadn't tell by the way he's dressed. But before we get to all of that, boys and girls, happy May Day. Today is officially the 1st of May, and that makes it my birthday month, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So, yeah, that's what we've got going on as well. We'll be doing a special stream for that here in a couple of weeks. It'll be on a Friday. But, yeah, it's officially my birthday month, boys and girls. So, speaking of things that love to have more than just a birthday month, Sunker Maiden, how the hell are you, my dear? What have you been up to?
Oh, baby, I have a birthday year every year. Hey, I'm doing pretty good. Just got off work. I probably have to go back to work a little bit later, but we'll see. I'll probably skip it. But I'm doing really, really good. I'm very grateful that you were able to go over and get this up and running. I know it wasn't easy, but I really have I'm very much a stickler because the only reason I went over and asked for this one was because the Netflix Punisher is a very good Punisher. He's a very, very good Punisher, but I think it gets up its own arse sometimes. And this is where you can have Punisher stuff, but you can still have fun. So this is why I went over and suggested, let's watch this one before we go rag on something else that's shite.
That's totally and completely fair. And yes, Thomas Jane, thank you. I appreciate that. Thanks, Viking Nav in the chat. Yeah, Thomas Jane, he does make an excellent Punisher. So yeah, this movie's a lot of fun. Also, as a friendly reminder, boys and girls, direct donations and all of that kind of fun stuff will get you. And I tried to get my last of my premium hours in last night, but I have 5 new Dancing Baby clips for direct donations or gifty sub, whatever you want to do. And 4 new Sunker clips as well that Sunker has not seen. So we have 4 new dancing Sunker clips, as well as either for gifty subs or direct donations. You know, you guys do send a direct donation. You can tell me exactly what you want and all of that kind of fun stuff. Before we say hi to all of you fabulous folks in the chat, a returning face to the Common Nerds channel, boys and girls, one of the early folks around here since we first started streaming. And right back on the Rumble days, you go back to some of the first streams where we had more than one more than me on, and it was probably either Brahma Bull or Diesel, pretty much a guarantee on that one. So Diesel, brother, how the hell are you? How the hell are you? Are you excited?
Dude, I'm Jesse. I can't tell you how good it is to hang out with you again. It has been, I think the last time we hung out was that last stream, brother. I think that last Winding Down Wednesday. I may be wrong.
I think there was something else on somebody else's channel.
You might be right about that.
I think there was one time. Yeah, but yeah,
this
pretty
is
much.
Dude, I remember it was like, I think it was like you and I for the first several streams. It was just you and I, and then we'd have 2 or 3 people in the chat. And I want to say, like, there's a couple of people, the names escape me, like some of the brain cells that I destroyed, but that were always there back in the day. But I gotta say, I love this movie. And here's a hot take. I don't like Warzone. I thought Warzone was just cartoonishly bad. And Thomas Jane is fantastic as the Punisher. And I'm Sunker. There we go. Awesome for recommending this movie because I loved this thing for forever. The music, just the whole vibe.
Dude, the guitar scene.
Oh yeah. And I love the fact that he's out there in a '69 GTO Judge, man. That he's been working on the whole time, and it's like I don't know. It's just this movie always hit on all cylinders, and a lot of people like hate on. I know Garrett loves it because Garrett loves all Punisher movies, but which made I hadn't thought about Garrett forever, and I tagged him. I was like, dude, Punisher, just because. But this is just. I love this movie. It made different. There's the way and the way that Thomas Jane wanted to do this movie. I've watched a lot of behind the scenes stuff. He wanted it to be a lot more serious and do things. They had to make a lot of concessions for John Travolta. A lot of them. Like filming in Tampa. He didn't want to film it in Tampa. I mean, the Punisher in Tampa. They did that because once they had gotten John Travolta on, they had to like bend over backward. He didn't want to leave his family. He wanted to stay there because he lives down there in Tampa, if I'm not mistaken. So that's why the whole thing is like filmed there. But like for what it is and what it is, it's fantastic. Thomas Jane is a fantastic actor too. Mm-hmm. And he is just, man, when he turns it, when that switch flips in him in this movie, Punisher. When he becomes the Punisher, he becomes the Punisher. Because I mean, he was like, you can just see it. It's almost, I mean, it's not as good, you know, because of different things. But I saw a clip today of when, you know, Christopher Reeve went from Clark Kent to Superman. That one was making its way around X today when he takes the glasses off when him and Lois about to go out or something on that date. And he takes the glasses off and it's the look and the way that he straightens up and everything. It's just like, it's a totally different person. And I'm not saying Thomas Jane is Christopher Reeve Superman for any haters, but the fact that where he,
but they're coming out in droves, bitch. They're gonna burn you at the stake.
When he changes from the beginning of the movie, when everything goes on before that, the way he's still got some lighthearted, hopeful optimism in him, because he's got his family. And he just, and then after that, it's that switch went on, man. Totally, completely different character.
Dude, like. I love his performance. John Travolta does give a good performance.
He is good, and he's not ridiculously obnoxious and over the top, dude.
Yes.
He's actually really good in this movie, which, you know, for the longest time, I didn't want to watch because Travolta was in it. But when I watched it, I was like, wow, it's good.
And the one thing I do want to point out is the wife.
Yeah.
The mob boss wife. I
Oh.
love how they
She's so
set her up, because normally you feel bad when it spills over, but they
but
made sure you hated this
you hate
bitch.
that woman is so evil. You despise her. I mean, like with something happens to her, you're just like, oh, it's like it's so for like the difference between justice and punishment. That's punishing somebody for the stuff that they did.
Justice and vengeance, it's punishment. It's not any of that stuff. It's almost a removal of the emotions. Like, you have to die.
Exactly. It's and it ain't gonna be fun, and it's punishment, man. Exactly what it's supposed to be.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I can keep that.
I'm
over
just thinking
it.
all the things. Can't talk to the audience, bastard.
Oh, that is great. Yeah. If I didn't think any better, I think everybody was really excited for this movie tonight. I think everybody's really excited for this movie coming tonight. But we got to say hi to all the fabulous folks out there in the chat. Unfortunately, Rumble Studios is being Rumble Studios. So the only thing I get is the YouTube chat right now. For some reason, you're watching over there on YouTube. Please join us over on Rumble for the full watch along and review, because this is a watch along. So as always, this is fair use because we pause it, we stop it, and we talk about it. But because of the YouTube bots and the way they are, they don't understand the definition of all that. So we'll give you a little bit of an introduction, and then, of course, we'll be switching over there directly. So starting off the night right, because, of course, we've already got a couple of wonderful donations. Kaio Saber for $50 over on the Streamlabs side.
Thank you.
That's hardcore. Awesome.
Kaio says, let's start this month off right. Happy baby and serenity, please. Well, I think we can oblige by that because we've got 5 new baby clips, boys and girls. So we'll just go ahead and start with the first one, and then we'll jump to one of Sunker's new clips. And since it's 50, we'll go back and we'll do at least a couple. And then I know we've got one more we've got to get to as well. Mary has a little lamb. Look at Sunker. She's like, Mom.
I'm ovulating. Shit.
I know. That's what I was saying. She's like, my womb. Clip it, boys. Clip it. You're never going to get that again.
Adorable little mini you.
Yeah, I know. That's the recent one. That's the one that was just born in January. That's the most recent.
I know,
one.
right? And all your kids are just like, they're just
awesome.
Like, man, a lot of kids, just real quick, like a lot of kids, newborns are not pretty. Yours are adorable. Some of them, when you see them, you're just like, oh, that's cute. In the meantime, you're just like, oh.
Well, they're a weird, like little rankled monster.
Yeah, they look like
right.
They look kind of like mushy potatoes or something.
All right, well, that was 50, so we're gonna get at least 2 of them. And he did say Sunker and both. So guess what, boys and girls, we know what babies do to Sunker, because now we got Sunker looking sweet.
Shit! Damn, that's a good one. That's a great
Thank
picture.
you, Kaio Saber.
Real good picture, man.
And those pictures, that's Nerd going over and using it on camera and just getting really quick clips of when I'm doing stupid stuff. So it's just like, fuck.
I've got this really awesome little screenshot thing that takes everything in like 1080p and pings, and it's great. I get all kinds of great pictures of Sunker to use for these.
Dude,
it's wonderful.
That's some autistic stuff, man. That's awesome. Like,
it's fucking
I'll be taking print screen and putting it in paint. There, that's good.
Yeah,
This is good. My eyes are going.
Low technical stuff.
Oh my god. And Dragon Noodle! Holy god, how many did you gift? Okay. Dragon Noodle gifted 25 subscriptions over on the Kick side of things.
Shit! Dragon! You, thank you.
What's 25 times 5?
That's
125, right?
Yes.
right? 125.
Yeah, that
That's
is.
$125.
Fuck.
I had to do it in my head, man.
I know, fucking $125, Dragon
Shit,
Noodle.
Dragon
You're
Noodle.
fucking insane.
Thank
Well, I guess
you.
we're getting all of the new Sunker clips for this one because holy shit. Holy shit. What else? Oh, what the? Oh, fuck it, James. Now James is going
James! James, stop it!
that's the wrong button. All right. Well, we got 4 new Sunker clips, and we'll just start at the top for $125. We'll do a baby clip too. We'll do some baby. We got to alternate some baby clips in there too. So that's 5 clips. So we'll do some of that. We got 3 new Sunkers, and then we'll do 2 more baby clips. Holy shit. That's
there's something weird. I can't take pictures like that. I'm always too aware of the camera, so when I forget, like, the pictures look better.
That's fucking great. All right, and we also have a dinosaur, boys and girls. Dude, she was just looking so mischievous in that clip. There was nothing else I could do with that. That one was fucking great. Oh, holy cow.
Put the building on fire meme.
Dude, she would be perfect with that look on her face in that meme. Oh, she would be perfect for that one. Holy shit. All right. And for this one I probably specifically made this for Madhouse Retro because we know how he gets sometimes. This boys and girls, she's Sunker is judging you. We're never going to get to this movie.
Is that judging, or is that like, or is that kind of like, I'm a little bit wasted tonight?
It might have been both.
It was
probably both.
Judgy, wasty thing.
It definitely was.
Oh, by the way, Jesse, man, the AI, I hadn't seen the AI intro before. I was like checking you out, jacked. I was like, whoa. I was like, I can help you with that, man. And that actually looks pretty cool.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, you haven't seen some of the stuff I've been making. I have to go over and mesh them all together, but I'm trying to make it like more of a storyboarded out thing.
Yeah, she's trying to do something even better with it, so it'll be great. We'll get it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress.
Where somebody's just counting on their fingers the whole time. You're just losing your mind. Everybody's looking at the hands like
so much better.
How many fingers does he
let's
have?
make that womb ache again. We're going to make that one a little longer. All right. We got one more Sunker clip. Or no, wait, I think we got to do another Sunker clip, and then we do another baby clip, and then we got to we still got 2 more donations to get to.
We got to get through this.
We got to get to the movie, man.
Oh, wow. Is this before I murder someone?
Probably. Thank you, Dragon Noodle. Oh, it's 150. I guess my math was off. That one hurts my eyes. It's wonderful. Thank you, Dragon Noodle. Holy shit.
Yes.
Judd Draco also says big lurking. All right. Go ahead. If you got something to say, go ahead, Diesel. There we go. I got 2 more to get through. Oh no, he's good.
Oh,
he forgot already. James Cash for 50 over on the Streamlabs side. Says James says, happy birthday month. Looking forward to some kick-ass Punisher. Thank you very much, James. I appreciate that for $50. Appreciate that, buddy. Oh, okay, Dragon Noodle. That makes sense. It's a Dragon Noodle over on the Streamlabs side, donated 25 as well. Says, no, I gave the extra $25 to even it out to make it $150 that Dragon Noodle donated already this evening. Yeah. Thank you, Dragon Noodle.
I remember what I was going to say. I was like, wait a second. 5 times 25 is 125. Unless my math ain't mathing. Right?
Yeah, no, my math. Yeah, we didn't have it for that one either. We're kind
of retarded.
And just for giggles,
I'm kind of retarded.
This is true. Just for giggles, one more Sunker Suite, and then we'll get started with the movie.
I like that one the most.
Yeah, good. Cool. That one was fun.
That's kind of like that's pretending to be sweet, and then once you get something, somebody turns around, you're gonna get them in the back.
That's fucking great. All right, let me say hi to everybody out there in the chat now. Madhouse Retro, another one of our fine channel subscribers over on Rumble says, woo! Diesel, of course, hanging out in the chat as well. The lovely Sherry. Hello, my dear.
What's up,
Sherry? Says hello, lovely Sherry. Madhouse Retro, of course, $500. Sunker shakes ass. Once again, that's why the Judgment ones. That's why the Judgment one exists. Kyle Saber says, I'm pressing X to doubt. Yeah, you're talking to Madhouse Retro. Yeah, you're probably right. Sunker, if you forgot to turn off the light when you left last night. Bad girl, says Madhouse Retro. Thank you for dropping the merch link. Madhouse Retro. 32 Flavors of Nick Weiser. I know you're probably already off the other show tonight, Nick. Appreciate you dropping in, buddy. Everybody smash that like button if you haven't already. That's right. Got to warm up first. We got foreplay in the beginning. James Cash. This is really good mobility and active level in that sugar in those surgeries, Diesel. Oh yeah, see, there you go. Dragon Noodle, there you go. Did it to me too. There we go. There we go. Making sure I don't miss anybody else in the chat as well. All right, there we go. Madhouse Railway Nation Gaming Clips. What's up, Wade? All right, good to see you, buddy. Stay on target. This is happy May Day to you too. Happy May Day. Stay on target. Good to see you. Somebody must be a Star Wars fan. I love that. Stay on target. That's a great one. I've probably seen you before. It's one of those days. James Cass says it's also my birthday month. Hell yeah, James. We're birthday month buddies. That's great. I share my birthday with Tug, that umbrella guy. Him and I have the same birthday. There's a couple other people in the fellowship that we all have the same birthday. There's like 4 of us, I think. They're all like birthday twins or something like that.
Yo, yes. People fucking on this. Your parents fucking at the same time.
That's right. Everyone was gone to the same rave. We were all many years apart. Sunker got rid of the lizard boyfriend for now. Yeah. Viking Nav, which we do still. I forgot about the $25 lizard clips. Dragon Noodle, if anybody wants the Sunker making out with a lizard clip that our wonderful Mr. Grant Gregory made for us, I completely forgot about that one for $25. We had new clips to show off. But just anybody let me know. If you wanted to do those, we can do direct donations for $25 on the Sunker making out with a lizard clip. Because Diesel hasn't seen those. Diesel hasn't seen our 2 horrifying videos of Sunker that make her extremely uncomfortable. Shout out to Mr. Grant Gregory. You're an evil, vicious man, and I love you for it.
I also forgot that you go live and let me say all that stuff, man, like live.
They gave you a counter.
I wasn't paying attention to the counter. Talking, and then all of a sudden it turned off. I was just like, I guess you got tired of looking at me.
Oh, there you go. Wade, you've never seen this movie? Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. I'm a fan. Wade had to.
What the hell? Movie, well, here he is tonight. The mob boss wife looks good throughout this. Absolutely.
She looks
the lady had it coming. Yep. Oh, Rumble. That's right. Hide out in the chats. At least I can do is hide out in the chats. Thank you, Kyle Saber. Just refresh. Just keep refreshing. It's been a long time since I watched this, but looking forward to it. Same, James. I'll fix that for you. Oh god. Later, Sunker. See, that's what that video is for. Kyle Saber. Oh, everybody likes the baby. Props to the noodle. Props to James as well. Absolutely. Absolutely, Kyle Saber. You guys are great. Rawr. That's right, Kyle Saber. That's a dinosaur. James Cash is like, nah, no props to me. We love you, James. What will be? What's up, buddy? Says Flower Child Serenity. Speaking of lightning storm, near miss here. Whoa, nice. Well, glad it was a near miss. Glad you're okay. There we go. Happy birthday. Thank you, Kyle Saber. Words and things. Is this Serenity's birthday month. No, when is I remember you don't ever let us know though, do you? Do you?
I won't give you the day, but I will give you the month. It's July.
Okay, it's July. Well, I guess that means we're gonna have to do an entire birthday month for her in July, boys and girls. So don't forget that. Don't forget that. Oh, that's right. Wade loves the lizard. Wade loves her. I'm running to the store. Anyone want anything? I could use some more Pedialyte, but other than that, Madhouse, I think I'm good.
Bring some popcorn.
There you go. Popcorn would be great.
Some Icebreakers Duo, the strawberry and cream stuff. Those things are awesome.
Dragon Noodle says, "You not be cute to me, Sunker. Sunker, it no work on Dragon."
It works sometime.
Oh, that is great. That is great. All right, boys and girls. Bring Dragon ice cream cups from the store. There you go, Madhouse. Dragon Noodle wants ice cream cups. There you go. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. That's a good choice. Oh wait, I gotta reshare my screen. Hold on. Oh, that's the wrong button too. There we go. You got all kinds of fun buttons. It's one of those. This is what happens when the show starts off like this. This is what happens when the show starts off like this.
We're a well-oiled machine.
We are highly everything you could ever possibly want. Highly everything you could ever possibly want. So, all right, boys and girls, we're gonna start off with a little tease for everybody over there on YouTube, and then we will drop this off, and we'll see y'all over on the Rumble side. Make sure you guys can hear it too. Once we get some volume. Columbia TriStar. Oh, that's something you ain't seen back in the day. That's right. Push all the buttons.
Yeah, Sony had it. Yeah.
Back when it was a little bit not more cowboy, but a little bit more like.
Well, a lot more things were way more independent back then, and that made a world of difference. It wasn't. That's the problem we have now. Everything's been consolidated, and essentially Kevin Feige's making everything, and not a bunch of independent artists that can do their own thing. Yeah, absolutely. Like I heard something today. Feige literally watches every movie 5 times before it comes out.
And you know what?
Ridiculous.
It's more like comic book stuff. Because different writers come in on comic books and you have different things. That's why having it in different places like that, you're going to wind up, some stuff may not be that great. Some stuff will be absolutely fantastic. You know?
Yeah, and I think they were just going over and focusing a little bit too much on getting the blockbuster. The blockbuster. The Avengers was their biggest triumph, and their worst failure is because once they hit the Avengers and once they got that ball rolling, they didn't really know where else to go, and they still wanted to get the same amount of money. They couldn't just let it rest.
Well, no, what they've done is they've let all of this nonsense, de-activist, woke trash in there that has to make all of these things, and they can't make anything good anymore. I tried to watch the Daredevil Born Again, and it's the most boring, awful stuff. I got it to episode 5, and I was just, this is a shadow of itself.
We actually will fight you on that. We loved episode 5. That the bank heist.
No, I just couldn't. I couldn't take any more of the. I'm just like, when's Daredevil going to be in the Daredevil show? Whereas it was just like every episode of the original Netflix series, like you watch the first episode,
do I put the mask on?
5 minutes it was something that was like and it was I love it. It was just and I'll say this, it is the best thing that they've done. And this music here and this music, I love this music. I love this, it sounds like some old spaghetti western type sounding thing, man.
Yeah, everything on fire. Now this is normal. Yeah, the lone trumpet is nice. Absolutely, Cow Saver. That's exactly what Diesel was talking about. Very old Western, that stuff. Yeah, that just fits.
Got 2D comic stuff going in, man. Kind of like almost like.
Valhalla.
I love this.
Yeah, I was gonna say Valhalla Motion Pictures. That's pretty cool.
It's like the good, the bad, the ugly type thing. And old Clint, he gives me that Clint Eastwood vibe. I'm not saying this is a spaghetti western, but that's you get a vibe from it right immediately.
Oh, absolutely. Kind of reminds me of the trumpet that plays in Rambo's theme. There you go, Kyle.
That's how.
Back when they were using those older action movies as footholds to go over and then do bigger and better things.
And what's really cool is, like you were saying, because you've got these different studios trying their hand at Marvel, And what was so cool, just like different artists and writers going into these comics and getting these stories, this was like, there wasn't some set stamped pattern that you had to follow at Marvel. This is somebody's vision for something. It's not quite what you would think, some of the things about the Punisher itself, but you can tell this is, it's creative, man. They're like, all right, the Punisher's a comic book character, and this is like, you get this old Western, like, gunslinger vibe of somebody, or like, you know how, like, the man who's lost everything and he comes back as the avenging spirit, you know, like Clint Eastwood thing. That's it.
The man with no name.
Yeah.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah. Forget how much I love this movie, dude.
Trust me, Diesel. Everybody realizes it. I promise you, brother.
It's like me and Tron when Wade did the watch party for Tron. I couldn't shut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch the first one because it's been so long again before we do that on Saturday. Marvel, back before the dark times, back before the mouse. Yeah, exactly, Kyle. So
that emblem's a little bit. Mine's not quite as good. It's a little sloppy.
They change up the eye socket, but they usually keep the teeth the same.
Yeah, this is a little drippy paint type.
Yeah,
I gotta get the Chinese slaves to make me the one like my old one.
And James, you're absolutely right. Marvel needs to go back to largely disconnected independent stories. Yeah, because decentralization will make everything better. Decentralization will make everything
more
better.
Creativity and less people, less casting directors, casting stuff produced like it just
less bureaucracy in general.
And it was always seen as charming whenever you had your heroes like team up for a special edition. It's like now they're always fucking teaming up all the fucking time. Can I just not be left alone?
Oh golly, it's so burnt. It's like so burnt out. It's like in 2012 you're like, this is awesome. Then in 2025 you're like, oh, again.
We're going to Burger King again. It's like, yay.
Tampa, Florida.
Because John Travolta lives here. Hey, you know something? For docs, this is actually the way that they did the lighting, and they made it work. This darkness right here, kind of, if you use your imagination a little bit, you can picture like a dock somewhere around New York City, man. The way that it's not in the light and everything, and then the shadows and the construction stuff.
Well, I mean, it's Tampa. You know what I mean? They're gonna have dark, dirty, dingy docks and everything else too, like that. You know, it's literally a peninsula,
everything's
so
pristine in Tampa, bish.
Right? Yeah, everything's perfect in Florida. That's right. Tell that to Miami.
You ever been to Panama City?
No shit.
Imagine you fucks go over and driving me to Florida and just taking me to the horrible places in Florida. Like, I'm not leaving the car. The car ain't gonna save you.
Go to Panama City, like crack. Not Panama City Beach. Panama City, where all the crack houses are.
Oh yeah. It's a completely different thing, dude. Yeah, there's always bad parts.
There's some meth areas everywhere.
Oh, look at the symbol that Marvel. Look at this. That's that symbol that Marvel rees at now. Yeah,
I love the like the 2000 Corvette too, man. That gives you just they throw that in. It gives you just a little bit of dating it, you know.
Yes, I love that they actually they do put a specific date to it, and I actually think a lot of superhero shows and movies and stuff, it doesn't really work as well in modern time as much as it does in this time period. This time period, it always works out very, very well.
Yeah.
And it also depends on the
we still got a little bit of the feel pre-2001, how it's a little bit, you know, it took a long time for everything to kind of change into one, you know, a whole different animal around the 2010s and whatnot, but you still got that kind of,
like a little bit that true Survivor vibe.
Oh, absolutely. You have to get out of the car eventually, Serenity. It's like Phasmophobia. No, she doesn't.
No, I don't. I'm in the car. I'm watching the monitors.
So I'm going to get a 3-to-1 return on my money?
Bobby, he's the real deal. I met him at a hash bar in Amsterdam.
And this guy comes up to his own as well. It's very interesting.
Yeah, he's great. That guy's great too. I don't even know who he is, but he is he's great in this film.
Like, he's a little bit
he's like the Weasley kind of Italian dude, but he totally changes his you think he's one thing, and then it changes up to something else, and it's like you get a little bit of a, I like this dude. You think he's just a Weasley, you know.
That's great. Well, all right. We're going to wrap it up there, over there on YouTube, boys and girls. Hopefully, John, appreciate you being over. Hopefully, all you guys over there either catching this on the replay, or if you're seeing this live and for some reason you're lurking over there on YouTube, please join us over on Rumble, boys and girls, where all of the fun stuff happens, where we will continue watching the rest of our dear sweet Punisher movie. So, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, Daisel, say goodbye to YouTube.
He says he'll be right back.
Okay, then Sunker, say goodbye to YouTube.
Goodbye, YouTube.
There we go, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. That was fun.
Oh, there's where that picture came from. Now I remember.
What picture?
No picture.
What